What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Underdog Lord, this is Unlucky Views, and I watched the movie Bachelor Party with the tagline, "A man's tradition, every woman should know about that." Okay. Because today is gonna be the bachelor party of my brother-in-law, so this is gonna be a fitting movie, I thought, and also when my sister's gonna get married that day, we're gonna watch Wedding Crashers, because it's just a fitting movie, um that said, tomorrow we're gonna do Bachelor Party 2, which I didn't know these movies existed, but this one is with Tom Hanks, so I didn't know he played in this movie until I looked it up. Now I looked up the movie and I saw him, so yeah. So let's just start with the movie, shall we? We're in front of a school, church, I don't know, and we see 24 boys in a row, lined up on the curb. Now they're standing there on the sidewalk, and we hear a car driving somewhere in the distance, but it's very loud. And the nun says, "Stay away from the curb, children." So they all took a step back, and then a yellow school bus appeared, came screeching in front of the children. It stops, the door opens, and in the doorway comes the driver, Rick, played by Tom Hanks. He says hi to the sister, who says that he is late again. I'm gonna leave it at that, because if you don't know what's going to happen next, watch the movie yourself. He made some joke, and the children get on and they drive off. Jesus. There will be no Twilight Zone episode today. Nah. But there was a scene in this movie with some dressing rooms, and those were terrible. The dressing rooms were terrible, because the one, some had, the upper half were, the doors were the upper half of only the upper half, and some doors were only the down half. So you only were half protected, basically. Which, well, is not really useful for a dressing room. Just saying. At the bachelor party, which first was a party, then more people and a band and hookers and drugs, and more people came and more people, and there was eventually there came a mule that snorted drugs off the counter and took all the pills that were laying on the counter, and that dies from that. So they put in an elevator. This movie was a very, very funny movie. Definitely worth watching. I don't want to give every movie a 3.75, but I'm a bit stuck between, I don't want to give it a high, very low 4, but a 4 out of 5 is maybe, the movie was fine, the movie was decent, it was a good movie. I enjoyed it, so I give it a 4 out of 5. Um, it was really, really funny. Um, yeah, what else can I say? Then just watch the movie. Leave likes, recommend a good Tom Hanks movie down below in the comment section. Subscribe to the channel, come join the Discord, and I see you guys tomorrow for Bachelor Party 2. The Temptation or something like that. And for the movie Cops with the K. I think it's a Swedish movie, but I've seen a clip of the movie and it's definitely a funny movie. I've seen a clip where he throws it and then he grabs it with his crotch and then he thrusts with his hips and then the gun shoots. If you have seen that clip, it's from the movie Cops, which we're gonna watch tomorrow. I'm very excited for that one. But I'm also gonna leave it at that, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for Bachelor Parties 2 and for Cops, and probably also an episode of Twilight Zone.